Jim A636. Yeah, son.
Crackin' yard sailors, thrifters, and flippers. Jim A6636 here. It's been a while since I did a video, not because I haven't been filming, but because I've been sick and busy. I want to talk to you about something. So I had a lady return something, or wanted to return something, but she told them that our description, or the item didn't match the description, the pictures didn't match the description. You sit on a throne. So I got a return request. So when I seen that, I hit her up and I asked her for more info, because we're always honest. That's just how we are. That's who we are. We try to be as transparent as possible for people, because we don't want to, we want more the customers to return. We don't want to scare them away. We don't want to, be dishonest with them or anything like that. So anyways, to get on with the story. So I hit her up in an email and I asked her, and my whole plan is that she would be truthful with me and I could keep that and save it. And I asked her, I said, can you give me more info? What's wrong with them? And her reply was, well, there's nothing wrong with them. They just don't fit. Now, the thing is we had the size there. We had everything there. So to me, that's not okay. Now, that doesn't mean I wouldn't have gave her return, because obviously I would have. I want to make her happy. But the fact that she lied and said it didn't fit the description affects our performance. It affects, how eBay looks at us, how customers look at us, and that's not okay. So I contacted eBay and they're like, oh, we're on your side, da 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 da, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, great, so I don't really have to do nothing. And they're like, no, not really. Just let her return them. So I'm like, okay, fine. Well, then she proceeds to hit me up and ask me if I'm going to provide her with a shipping label. I don't do free returns. That's just not what I do. So I was like, no. I'm like, that's on you. And then she's like, well, I contacted eBay. They said it's on you. And then she come back and was like, oh, you're right. Da, da, da. I'm like, I know I am. That's how my things are. So then all of a sudden I get another thing, because I appealed the thing, and I get another one saying that, basically I need to send her a shipping label, and so she can send them back, or in 3 days they're gonna just give her money and I'm not gonna ever get my jeans back. So I hit eBay up again. I've hit them up probably 2 or 3 times at this point. And the gentleman's like, oh, we're on your side. And I'm like, look, I'm copying your message. I'm taking screenshots because I'm tired of this. You guys keep telling me you're on my side, but you keep siding with her. And he's like, no, I have it all in the notes. And I'm like, well, that's the last guy said, and here we are still. And he's like, well, here's a link. You can send all your proof. I'm like, why do I have to do this? The first gentleman I talked to told me that he read the emails and seen them. I'm confused. So whatever. And then I'm like, well, fine. I said, that's fine. I'll do what you say. So I said, I don't have to send her a shipping label. He's like, no. He says, your thing says that you don't do returns, so you don't have to send them. I'm like, all right, well, you guys are telling me that I have to, so I'm assuming you're telling her that I have to. So she's not going to send them back. And he's like, just, let it go. She'll send them back. Da, 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 da. And then a day later, I get an email saying that they had sided with her. And I didn't get my jeans back. She got the money that was on hold. And I'm like, what the hell? So I went to that link and I uploaded everything. Within 15 minutes, they refunded my money and overturned the thing. And I'm like, this could have all been settled if the first guy that I talked to would have just took the messages that she sent me and sent them to the support or whoever they had to, and it would have been over. So that's one of the great stories that's happened. But at least we got our money back. So I don't care. I hope she gets a mark against her. I blocked her. I block anybody that doesn't pay me. Like, if you buy something off me and it takes you 4 days and you don't pay and then I have to relist it, you get blocked. I just have no time for that. So we did a little thrifting. I'll take you along. It's not a whole lot. And I'll show you at the end what we picked up. So let's check it out. All right, as you can see here, our great electronic department doesn't really have anything. I like to check the older boxes, see if it's worth anything. This is just an iron. I don't think it's worth much. I didn't really check it, but still don't think it's much. A couple crappy little things. Now I'm checking this camcorder. It's been here forever. I'm not really looking to ship that. And that's just a rolling pin I'm looking at. Said our thrift stores don't have a whole lot of stuff, but on occasion we do find a few things here and there. Here I'm just checking out the cups, seeing if there's anything. I actually just found a cup. It was something designed, but it was a $30 cup, and I was pleasantly surprised on that. So you never know. Check the cups. And then checking some of this stuff over here, baseball bat, older bat, but again, now you should check your bats because bats can be worth. I actually just sold one for $50, so. But that one I didn't feel like. It was a little kid's bat, so I didn't think it was much. And then here I'm just checking the odds and ends, perfumes and stuff. And perfumes are another good one. We actually sold Estee Lauder, 2 bottles of it for $175 that we ended up paying $5 for it. And here we got some board games, nothing special. And here I'm just checking out the little small knickknacks. There's 2 games. I didn't check them out, my wife did. They weren't really worth anything. But your older games can be worth a pretty good penny if you can pick them up for $1 or $2. And then just going through, checking all the mindless knickknacks and stuff. And then there are Coke bottles. Going over and look at the hats. They never have anything. Plus their hats, like a lot of places get hats for 50 cents. They want, $1.99, $2.99. One was $7. Then just purses and stuff. I don't really check purses. I know some people grab them, but I'm not really into them. Then just checking the knickknacks here. Again, just a lot of crap. I didn't know what that was, so I was just seeing what it was. It wasn't anything special. You gotta love my camera angle with my phone. This will change because I just got a backpack for my, I don't want to say GoPro, but my Brave 7. And then you guys get the awesome view of the shelf here. You're welcome for that. I know you're loving that. Yes, it's a white shelf, Jim. Jeez, my camera skills. I'm holding my phone with one hand and looking, so I do apologize about that. But so here we are at a small little thrift shop. It's called PA Pets. Basically, they donate a lot of their profits to helping people get their animals spayed and neutered and stuff. We usually don't find a lot here. There I picked up a Clifford dog. It was vintage. I think we can get about $20 out of it. That's the reason I picked it up. And then they have lots of books, and I don't do a whole lot of books, which I probably should, because you can actually make some good money if you take the time to research them. Just going through and checking some of this stuff to see if there's anything worth picking up. But like always, a lot of knickknacks, silverware, just stuff that I don't really do. I don't like a lot of breakables because it seems the post office likes to destroy anything breakable, especially if you put fragile on it. It's like a game to them. So we're just here checking out this stuff. Nothing great. Now, something did catch my eye over here. This book here was $10, but when I looked it up, it was only selling for $4 free shipping, so it really wasn't worth it. And then just checking some of the small electronics. I found a couple cameras over here before, so I always check it. And like I said, this thrift store doesn't get us a whole lot of profit. We hardly find a lot of stuff here, but on occasion we do find. I found a flag once, paid $1 for it, ended up selling it for $30. So can't say it doesn't do us some good things, but a lot of cups, knickknacks, stuff that we don't really sell. And then DVDs or VHSs, and they're not really worth anything. And then again, just looking at all the little knickknacks, see if anything catches our eye. That's usually what I do. Anything that catches my eye, I'll pick it up and check it. But if it doesn't, then I won't. All right, so here we're checking out the plushies. Don't ever pass up the plush because, we've made some good money on them. Here I'm just checking this snake, and this snake's actually going to be for my dog, even though the value on it is $22 on eBay, but my doggy needs it. And then we're just looking through them to see if there's anything good here. We usually like to find vintage or popular, like whatever's popular nowadays. And then here looking at our sad toy section. Yes, I know you're jealous of all the awesomeness we have here. Don't worry, I'll show you the shelf here in a second. When I say shelf, I mean the actual shelf. The camera will just stare at the shelf. You're welcome for that. Here I'm checking this little, it looks like a play set. I'm not exactly sure what it is, so. And it seemed real heavy. And then this plush poop. Yeah, plush poop. Didn't pick that up. And then just looking at it, see if there's anything of value to pick up. And of course there's not. And here I'm going to check this costume because part-time pickers usually picks up costumes. I'm still not sure on them, so I'll check it out here for a few minutes only to not pick it up. And then, of course, you see, it's just not worth my time. And then I'm going in over here to our awesome electronics. I hope you can hear my sarcasm in there. And again, you guys get to stare at one thing while I'm looking at something because my awesome camera skills. And then what I pick up here is this huge martini light. It's an actual apple martini. Inside, there's a little apple that goes on the edge of it. And we just thought it was really neat. And my wife did look for something, and she found one similar that was listed for $300. I'm not listing mine for $300. I don't think it's worth that. But I still thought it was really cool, and I thought somebody would be interested in it. And that's some of the things that we do. We just go buy things that we think people might like and pray for the best. And here we are just checking out the little knickknacks and Christmas stuff. We have more than enough Christmas stuff, so we're definitely going to pass on this unless there's some real value to be made. And there's the cup that we just picked up and the snake. And then just going through and checking all the little knickknacks to see if anything is valuable. And then, of course, more knickknacks, more cups. Now, I'm going to go here check the cups because I did pick up one a couple days ago that I actually listed for $30. So don't sleep on cups. Do check them. But here I didn't really see anything. I did like these, but I passed them. And then just checking all the other little stuff out. So just going through and checking the little knickknacks still. Like I said, our thrift stores are a little sad. I'm looking at these because I just sold a set of them for $21, but they wanted a little too much for them for me to make any profit. And going checking the pans. Again, don't sleep on pans. There is profit to be made in these, but you got to find the right ones. And my wife picked up some things here, which we'll show you at the end. And then I'm going to let you stare at the ice trays because I know you guys don't know what they are. And then more stuff that just isn't worth a whole lot. And as you can see how sad our shelves look at most of our thrift stores. We live in a small town, so here I'm checking out a Star Wars thing, Millennium Falcon, but it looks like somebody made it, so it's probably not worth anything. And then basketball, nothing really. Then I pick up this clock, which is really neat, and I just I grabbed that, but unfortunately, the little Winnie there ticks back and forth, but it doesn't seem like the clock works. But we're going to put a new set of batteries in. Hopefully, we can see if maybe that's the problem, clean it up a little bit. And if not, well, we lost $2. And then, again, just checking all this stuff. And here we are looking at the toys. Nothing real exciting. I do love toys. I did pass that one thing. I did pick up, it's a Wii Lego thing. I did pass it there. I just seen it, but apparently I didn't show it in the video unless I showed it later on, but here I didn't. And then I'm just checking out the game, see if anything catches my eye. If it does, then I usually come back and I'll check it. But nothing real fancy here. Nothing that seems like it's going to make a lot of money. Disney Pictionary there, maybe, but I didn't really check it. Old Rackos, I know they do well. So here we're checking out the electronics in a Salvation Army. I'm looking at this stereo here, and I would pick it up, but they want $40 for it, and I can't say if it works. We are not allowed. We don't test our stuff, or they don't let us. So I'm always unsure of electronics. And then these phones I look at. But again, these are difficult because some sell great, some don't. So I never know. I'm still learning the electronics business. I pick up this because it's in its
packaging, and it's $4, so it's probably worth about 17 bucks. Not a huge profit, but I figured I like stuff in packaging. It's easy to list, easy to ship, easy to sell. And then a Sony DVD player here. Like I said, I'm a little worried on electronics, so I don't pick them up too much until I can figure them out a little better. And then just going back through, see if I missed anything.
All right, so we're back from the store. Actually, it's the next day, but I still kind of wanted to show you what we picked up. These 3 birdhouses. We picked them up because there's 3 of them, and we like to have multiples of stuff. I'm not sure how much they'll sell for, but if I were to guess, I'd say anywhere from 25 to 30 bucks a piece. And then I picked this up because I just thought it was really cool. It's an apple martini light, shaped like an apple martini, and the actual apple comes out. Well, it's on right now, but it comes out. Just thought that was really neat. We picked it up for $4. I'm hoping at least 30, but my wife found one that was 300. I think that's a little ridiculous. I don't think we'll get that. And then I picked up this little AMF radio for like $3. It's not a huge profit, but still a little profit. And then another light, brand new. It's an eagle feeding her babies. As you can see, it's still wrapped. I paid like $4 for that. I'm hoping that I should be able to get close to 30 for it. And then these little things here, my wife picked up for 99 cents a piece. They're selling for about 18 bucks a piece. And then just a bunch of little knickknacks that she liked. This is a grill. She got to put some of this stuff in her gnome garden. Yes, she has a gnome garden. And then this really weird SpongeBob shirt, I guess, or I don't know if it's a SpongeBob, but it's brand new. I think it sold for like 25 bucks. And then she picked up 4 of these rooster scones. Again, it's 4 of them, and we like to have bulk of things because they're easy to list, easy to sell. So not a huge score yesterday, but still a little profit to be made. And these things I just think are really neat. They're birdhouses. I'll probably give one to my mom because she's a big cat bird lady. Yeah, I know, my mom's a cat lady. And then we have, we picked this up. It's a Clifford vintage. Should be able to get a couple bucks out of it. Paid $3 for it. Not a huge profit maker, but we like stuffed animals. They're easy to list, easy to ship, so. And then my wife picked this thing up. Hold on, let me get it out of the bag here. This thing here. And it's vintage. And the only ones we can find listed are like $100 and some. So we got to do more research on this, but I think she paid $3 for that. And then I sound like the guy from Dude, Where's My Car? And then, or the lady. So these things actually do well for us. We sold 2 for $50 and paid $25 for them. So they're vintage. They're the popcorn wax things for decorations, and this one's actually brand new. So hopefully we can get like 25 bucks out of that. What else do we got here? Oh, and we picked this up. Well, my wife's seen it, but I told her we're gonna. It's something Harry Tornado would pick up if you guys watch any other flippers or anything. But yeah, Harry Tornado loves his Michael Scott, and I thought that was hilarious. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Crazy. And there's only one listed, and it's like $40 some. So now these are kind of weird. Now I just sold a bunch of McDonald's toys from the 90s, but these are the Luca, I think, the one where he's like a fish person. But like this one sells for 13, this one's 10, and this one's 8. So I'm like, that's crazy. But hey, we'll try it. Wouldn't hurt to try. And then this is actually, I can't really unroll it. It's just a picture of Captain America, but it was only 35 cents. So like it's got Captain America. Then on the back, let me see. So on the back, it's got like comics on it. And then on the front, it has Captain America, I believe. Yeah. And it's the older Captain America. So it was 35 cents. So I figured, worst comes to worst, I'll just keep it because I love superheroes. And then we got this Flintstone shirts. I don't do mornings. And then it just got him with coffee and stuff. But a couple bucks there. This bow nose is from the 90s. That's probably about 25, 30 bucks. And this sweater here, we paid up for it. Paid like 12 bucks for it. Only one listed is listed for $60. So even if we get 40, I'll be happy. And then this sweater here was like $3, made in the USA. Hopefully 25, 30 bucks. So that's pretty much what we got at the thrift stores that we showed you. All right, so we're back. You see, we got some nice things. Not a huge profit, but still a profit. Some things are going to take longer, to sell than other things. Other things, we bought them because there was a couple of them we like having multiple items for one listing. Just makes it easier because then we can just, if we sell it, we know what we get the price for and we can keep doing it. So not too bad. Like I said, we've been, we had Corona there for a week or two. So we weren't going to any thrifting stores. So we're just getting back into swings again, or back into the swing again. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are learning something and, following us along. If you want to check out our eBay store, just like always, we have a link down in the description. You can click it. It'll take you to eBay link, Macari, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to go and check us out, you can. But if you could, please, thumbs up the video, subscribe. But this has been Jimmy 6636. Peace.